Good morning. Welcome to Vitality Vibe. This is a little flow sequence to help us warm up the whole body from the head to the toe and to just make us feel amazing for the rest of the day. Alrighty, so let's get started. Bring your awareness to your feet to begin with. Okay, and we're going to have our feet just hip distance apart. And see, could you pick up all 10 toes, spread them out, and then pop them back down onto the mat. All right. And then see, can we lift the arches of the feet? So it's more of an energetic thing than a physical thing, but see, can we try to lift the arches of the feet? And we notice as we do that the kneecaps lift, the lower abdominals, can we lift those as well? And as we lift the lower abdominals, the heart might lift. Go ahead and turn the palms to face forwards and notice how this gets us out of this hunched upper back and rounded shoulders just by rotating the palms forwards. All right, so this is Tadasana, mountain pose. And so it looks like there's very little going on, but there should be energetically and muscularly quite a few things happening here. And I always say to my students that this could be your yoga for the day. So if you don't get a chance to do your practice when you're standing in a queue, you take Tadasana. Okay, so obviously palms facing forwards might make you feel like a little bit of an idiot. So you could just have your palms by your sides. All right, and as you're standing in your queue, be working the muscles, lifting the arches of the feet, noticing how the kneecaps lift, the quads engage, lifting the lower abdominals, and consciously, rolling the shoulders back and down. Boom, yoga done for the day. All right, we can do this, like I said, standing in a queue, standing waiting for the kettle to boil, the toast, whatever the case may be. So from here, let's take an inhale, bringing these arms all the way up for a full body stretch. And we could look up to the palms and notice how good it feels just to stretch and be alive this morning. And then we're going to fold over the legs. So turn the palms outwards, soften the knees, and we're going to fold forwards over the legs. Keep a little bend in those knees for me. First thing in the morning, we're always going to be tighter than we would be in an evening practice. And then inhale, sweep the arms all the way out, all the way back up. Nice big full body stretch. We could send the gaze up to those fingertips. And then as we exhale, we'll come back down again. Little bend in those knees. So easy breezy, nothing, no need to rush just yet. Inhale, sweep the arms out, sweep the arms up. Press into your feet, stretch it out through the fingertips. Exhale, we'll turn those palms out, leading with the heart, folding down over the legs. Beautiful job. Let's go one more time. Inhale. All the way up. And then exhale as we fold back down. All right, this time let's inhale. Come all the way back up again. We're going to interlock our fingers, release the index fingers, and then relax the shoulders. So again, nice and strong in our feet. Inhale, pressing into both feet. Exhale, little side bend over to the right. And then inhale, pressing into the feet, rising up. Exhale, little side bend over to the left. All right, and we're going to go from side to side. So inhale as we come to the middle. Exhale, over we go. And then inhale, come to the middle. Exhale, over we go. And just once more on each side. All right, inhale as we come rise. As we exhale over to the right, allowing that left hip to just drift out to the left. And then inhaling as we rise. And as we exhale to the left, letting that right hip drift out to the right. Good job. Inhale, let's rise. And then exhale, let's release. Give them shoulders a wee shake, maybe the legs a wee shake. Maybe do a happy dance if that's your thing. And then let's get to the top of our mat and we'll go through our sun salutations. So when we get to the top of our mat, the feet can either be together or hip distance, whatever feels groovy for your back. And then we take an inhale. Exhale the hands together at the heart and take a moment here to set your intention for your day today. So it's always nice to decide who you want to be in the world today, because otherwise we can sometimes let interactions with others dictate who we are. All right, so if we decide that we're going to be that person today that doesn't sweat it, doesn't let the little things bother us, then do you know those little comments people make or the traffic or whatever, none of that is going to be stealing your peace if you decide that you're just going to stay with your intention for the day. All right, let's soften the knees. We're going to inhale as we reach forwards, up and back. And just go as far back here as your spine is happy to go. As we exhale, we'll come forwards and down and bend the knees as much as you need to in order to get your fingertips to the floor. And then an inhale, we're going to step this right foot all the way back into a nice big long runner's lunge. All right, get your stability, ground down that left big toe. And if we need to, we can always release the right knee to the floor if balance is a problem, okay? But if we can keep that right knee lifted, keep it lifted. And then we'll inhale and bring both arms up. Again, we can interlock the fingers, release the index fingers, relax the shoulders, and maybe sink a little deeper into that left knee. Beautiful job. Try to keep the right leg super strong, okay? So you're pressing it through that right heel and you're sending the back of the knee up towards the ceiling. We'll take one more wee breath here. And then let's exhale, release the hands to the earth. Step it back into your plank pose. So just being mindful in plank that the shoulders are above the wrists. The bum is not too high, not too low. And we're drawing the belly button in and almost like you're trying to pull the sides of the waist inwards. Take a nice big inhale, press the earth away. As we exhale, we can pop down onto those knees. Turn your tailbone up. So you're sticking your bum up into the air and you want to keep your bum in the air as you move the weight slightly forwards and bring the chest down. Elbows stay in. And now we'll inhale, press into your palm, slide forwards into cobra, untuck your toes, roll the shoulders away from the ears as we rise. And then taking our downward facing dog. So tuck the toes under, lift your belly button away from the floor and press up and back into our downward facing dog. Sending the weight into your left foot, go ahead, stretch your right leg up to the sky. If we look where we want to go, it's telling our brain what we're trying to do. So look between the hands and then we're going to step this right foot to the top of the mat in as many goes as it takes to get it up between your hands. So you want to be left in your runner's lunge. All right, a nice big kick into that left foot brings you to the top of your mat and we'll forward fold, chin in, head down. Lovely. And then let's inhale as we reach the arms forwards, up and back. And again, if going back doesn't suit your spine, just keep yourself upright. If you can take that backward bend, let the pelvis go forwards. Draw the thumbs back behind you and open up. And then as we exhale, little softness in the knees, folding over the legs again. This time we'll step the left foot back. So bend in the knees as much as you need to get the fingertips down. Stepping that left foot all the way back. And again, if we're feeling tired this morning or stability is a problem, just pop the left knee to the floor, all right? Otherwise, we'll keep that left knee lifted. We'll inhale, bring the arms up. Interlocking the fingers, releasing the index fingers and sinking a little deeper. Okay, same as before, get really strong in your left leg. Okay, so we're pressing out through the heel, sending the back of the knee up towards the ceiling. If the arms are falling forwards past your face, see can we draw them back so they're framing your head. We'll take one more breath here. And then as we exhale, hands come down, we'll step it back to our plank pose. Alrighty, so shoulders over wrists, bum not too high or low. And then as we lower down, we'll pop down onto our knees. Send the tailbone up, keep it up there. Bring the weight forwards. Keep the elbows in by our sides as we slowly lower the chest towards the floor. Just before you hit the floor, pause, and then send your weight forwards. Untuck the toes. Draw the shoulders back and rise up into our cobra. And then we'll tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Again, we'll keep those elbows in as we press up and back into our down dog. Let's send the left leg up to the sky this time. Draw the belly in, look where we need to go, and we'll step that to the top of the mat. So in 1, 2, or 22 steps, whatever it takes to get that foot to the top. And then a nice big kick through the right foot brings us to the top of the mat, chin in, head down. Let's inhale, sweep the arms forwards, all the way up this time. And then exhale, hands to heart. Taking a moment just to remember the intention that we set a moment ago. Okay, let's do one more round. Inhale, soft knees as we reach forwards, up, and just as far back as you're happy to go. And exhale, let's fold. Inhale, step the right foot back, big long runner's lunge. So remember that right knee can rest on the floor if that feels better. And then taking these arms all the way up. And this time, instead of interlocking them above the head, we're going to bring them around behind the back and interlock the fingers here. All right, so scoop the shoulders back. Draw the shoulder blades in so we can have a good bend in the elbows to begin with as we draw the shoulders back. And then slowly begin to extend, straighten the arms, letting your hands rest. So you can keep your hands resting just on your backside, or we can lift the hands away if the shoulders will allow it. Okay, so either or, whatever works. We'll take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, maybe lunge a little deeper. So again, really active in the right leg. We're pressing out through the heel, sending the back of the knee up towards the ceiling. We'll take one more inhale. And then as we exhale, let's pop those hands down. Step it to plank. All right, and again, we'll inhale, press the earth away. Tummy muscles are drawn in. Exhale, knees come down. So send your bum up and keep it up there. Bring the weight a little forwards and then lower your heart towards the floor. Elbows stay in. And just before the floor, inhale, press forwards, untuck the toes, draw the shoulders back. And we'll exhale, downward dog. When we come to down dog, drop that weight into your left foot, send the right leg up to the sky. This time around, go ahead and bend your right knee, and then we're going to lift that right knee up towards the ceiling, up, 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 and rotate in your spine to look underneath your right armpit. So when we're here, try not to allow that left leg to collapse. All right, so keep pressing down into your left heel. Keep pressing into both palms. Keep rotating to look underneath that right armpit and keep lifting that right knee super high. All right, now we're going to step to the top of the mat. So look where we want to go and step it on through. And then take the left beside the right and take that forward fold where the chin comes in, head comes down. Let's inhale as we reach forwards, up and back. And again, just as far back as your spine is happy to go. And as we exhale, we'll come forwards again. Bend the knees as much as we need to get your hands to the ground. The left foot comes back. So again, we have the option to leave this left knee down or to keep it lifted. And then we'll bring these arms all the way up. And again, this time sweep them behind, interlocking the fingers. That's it. Inhale, lift the heart. Bend the elbows so that we can draw the shoulders back away from the ears. So not letting them hunch forwards. Draw them back. That's it. Draw the shoulder blades in towards each other. And then maybe you could straighten those arms and let your hands rest just on your backside. Or maybe they'll lift away. Okay, so it depends what the shoulders feel like this morning. Let's take our inhale. Exhale as we sink a little deeper. Good job. One more breath. You've got it. Stay really active in your left leg. So you're pressing out through that heel, sending the back of the knee up towards the sky. Now as we exhale, let those hands come down. We'll step it to plank. Taking the inhale as we press the earth away. Exhale, knees come down. So remember your bum goes up and it stays up. Weight comes forwards. Heart comes down, elbows in. Inhale as we slide forwards, untuck the toes, draw the shoulders back, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push up and back into our downward dog. So this time the weight goes into that right foot. We're going to send the left leg up to the sky. Then we're going to bend the knee, lift it up and rotate in your spine to look underneath your left armpit. Press into your hands really firmly. Notice what's going on in that right leg. So quite often what happens is that right heel will kick itself out to the side. Keep your right heel directly behind those toes. Keep that leg super strong. Keep engaging the core. Lifting the knee high, high, high. Pressing into the hands. We're almost there. Stay with me. And then look where you want to go. Step that left foot on through. And then follow it with the right. Take your forward fold. Chin in, head down. The knees can be bent, the legs can be straight, whatever suits. Inhale, we'll sweep the arms forwards. Taking our full body stretch. And exhaling, hands to the heart. Again, just taking a moment to remind yourself of the intention you've set for your day today. Alrighty. Thank you so much for sharing your morning practice with me today. Remember one little thing every day that our future selves will thank us for. Have a great day. See you soon.